I didn't start it. They asked me how I felt about what was said about me on another platform from some other people. You know, that's something that I'm not a troublemaker.
Jim will be out of business
Weatherman
after
Pete.
August 3rd, so I'm practicing the weatherman. As you can see, I'm in Harlem, New York. What up, Harlem? I love y'all, you know, but I shit don't go that fast, okay? But anyway, I just want to say, after August 3rd, I'm going to be the new weatherman. If I ain't going to be it, Kiss is going to fill in, or we're going to have to do this shit together. But August 3rd, after August 3rd,
All you gotta do is pull up here. You know, you wanna join me? Pull up and join me. You know what I'm saying? Pull right up here and you can join me. I'm on live.
Yeah, talk that shit.
Yeah. We're here, baby. Pull up.
Know what's up?
211, never here.
Know what's up? We out.
You know what I mean? We're here, baby. J1 pulling up. He went home. You know, after the gym, he wanna go get flea.
P didn't just throw a few jabs, they went for the knockout. Every word landed with force, and they weren't holding back. But let's keep it real. All of this leads right back to Jim Jones and that non-stop need to prove himself. Whether it's interviews, flashy IG posts, or freestyles in the booth, Jim's been doing the most. And now, it's starting to backfire in recent years. Jim's been on a mission, turning his image from rapper, to hustler, to businessman, and now, fashion icon. But somewhere along the way, people started squinting, like, wait, is this authentic, or just a big show? And that's exactly what Jadakiss and Styles P called out. They didn't even need to say his name when Styles dropped. You can't buy street credit, you earn that. Everyone knew who it was aimed at. That line hit hard, because no matter how many chains Jim rocks or how many records he drops, he still can't touch the level of respect Jada and Styles earned over decades. Jim's, always, moving like he's got something to prove. Whether it's declaring himself king of New York or starting drama just to trend, the hustle never stops.
Jim Jones, Styles P, let's talk about it. Verzus started out as how much body of work you got, how many dope-ass singles you got, right? Then it grew and progressed into having levels to this shit. It's sort of like boxing. You think you're gonna mash somebody the out until them lights come on, it's a different story. Styles P said, I'm a barsmith. It's levels to this shit. Meaning, look, I can go on my bag with singles.
When the LOX destroyed Dipset in that Verzuz battle, Jim should have taken the L and moved on. But nah, instead he tossed shade, dropped slick lines, and acted like Dipset wasn't even serious that night. Come on, nobody forgot how Jada single-handedly shut that stage down. That moment told us everything. Now Jada and Styles are circling back to remind Jim what time it is. They're calling it exactly how they see it. Jim's out here doing way too much, spreading himself thin, trying to be everywhere at once. His whole approach lately? Smoke and mirrors? Styles P didn't sugarcoat anything either. In a recent interview, he straight up said Jim's energy feels manufactured. And that hit deep because Jim made his name off Harlem grit, not PR stunts. Back then he was outside for real. Now it's runway fits and Maybach selfies. It's like he swapped street cred for influencer vibes, and folks are noticing Jadakiss and Styles P ain't moving off hate. They're moving off principle. Their legacy was built on bars, not branding. So seeing Jim chase moments instead of making music, that's why they're talking. Jim's busy riding waves. The LOX are the wave, and he's out here paddling just to keep up.
Jim Jones.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he's been in a few fights.
Has he won any?
I believe so.
Oh, really? Which one?
They say he beat up
his baby mama or something like that?
Nah, he beat up dude at the restaurant.
Who, the cook?
Let me see.
I don't even think he's from Harlem, tell you the truth.
You don't think he's from Harlem?
Nope. I think because they never talk about him being in Harlem. I think he's from North Bronx or some shit.
You know, he claims a blood gang out there.
Britney Spears claims a blood.
The OGs ain't feeling it. Real ones remember who stayed solid and who's out here playing dress up. What really reignited the flame. Jim stepping into podcast lanes like he's the gatekeeper of New York rap. Then he had the audacity to rank himself above certified legends, and the backlash was instant. Jadakiss didn't even say much at first, because sometimes silence is louder than words. But when he finally clapped back, the internet lit up. C. Jim keeps pushing this. I'm top tier narrative, but you can't crown yourself. You need the catalog, the consistency, the respect. Jada said it best. The numbers don't lie. The people don't forget. Boom. That was a mic drop without even trying. Then Styles came in heavy. If you gotta tear others down to lift yourself up, you were never solid to begin with. That line shook the whole conversation. Jim's got the look, and yeah, he's got hustle. But Jada and Styles got something he can't buy. Credibility. They didn't beg for crowns. The The culture gave them.
If I get upset, it's gonna be a real problem. Mace need to go on a diet. He need to get his life together. He need to go to the doctor and get a physical. He look terrible, bad body, back ass. He look big around the neck, waist look crazy. I'm body shaming this. You heard? He need to go get his together, get on the treadmill, do some push-ups, do something. You heard? Especially for playing with me.
Meanwhile, Jim's out here chasing validation one flashy post at a time. Let's not act like this just popped off. The tension's been brewing for years. Even before Verzuz, there were sneak disses and freestyles, cryptic tweets, and quiet digs that fans overlooked. But now, the lid's blown off, and Jada and Styles have been saving receipts. On a recent IG Live, Styles P said it straight. Some rappers do more for the gram than for the streets. And everyone knew who that shot was aimed at Jim's image. All billboard, all flash, no heart. Jadakiss didn't even need to raise his voice. He calmly said, "We don't compete with antics, we compete with bars." That's real pressure. While Jim's out here flexing outfits and filters, the LOX are still delivering bars that cut through. The contrast is wild, and fans are starting to pick sides. Nobody's denying Jim's got talent. But when every move feels scripted, it's hard to take the music seriously, especially when you're standing next to lyrical beasts like Jada and Styles. This ain't about likes, it's about legacy. And right now, the LOX's legacy is shining, while Jim's is starting to fade.
I think Jim was trolling. So I don't have much to say about it because I don't believe that Jim Jones believes that he's a better rapper than Nas, Pusha T, and Styles P. Yeah. I think he's an icon in terms of the fashion
culturally,
shit.
All
and
that.
Yeah, but we got to stop the train at somewhere.
Nas is a good place to stop that train.
Nas is a great place to stop that train for anybody.
Yeah.
When you start naming specific people,
I'm not mad at that.
It feels weird to me. Also, he doesn't have more Billboard entries than Nas. That's the other thing.
I didn't check it.
Here's where it gets even messier. Jim keeps brushing it off like it's all jokes, but the tone in Jada and Styles' voices, dead serious. There's a fine line between playful shots and real criticism, and Jim crossed it the second he started throwing subliminals after Verzus. He even posted like Jada and Styles were just mad he's winning. Winning what? Exactly. Jada's got platinum plaques, iconic verses, and the streets behind him. Styles P is running juice bars, speaking truth and still bodying tracks. That's winning. Jim, he's chasing algorithms, and the LOX see right through it. Even longtime Dipset fans are side-eyeing him now, saying he's gone full gimmick. That rawness he once had, it's fading. Authenticity is the real currency in hip-hop, and Jim's account is starting to bounce. Jada and Styles never needed noise to prove themselves. They don't bark, they bite. And every time Jim tries to shade their legacy, he ends up looking more insecure. Their words are landing because they're speaking what many already feel. And let's not forget how. Jim keeps spinning that Verzuz night like Dipset was just playing around. Come on, the world saw what happened. Jadakiss didn't just perform. He obliterated the room. That wasn't rap, that was domination. The LOX came locked in. Dipset looked like they skipped rehearsal. Styles said it best. You can't rewrite what the crowd already lived. That night was unforgettable, and Jim trying to rewrite it just makes him look pressed. And here's the truth, this isn't just about that one night. It's about consistency. Jada and Styles never left the grind. Meanwhile, Jim's out here talking crypto and clothes like rap's his side hustle. But hip-hop doesn't forget. You don't recover from a moment like that by dropping flashy visuals with empty bars. In Jim's recent music, all style, no soul, people feel it, and not in a good way.
Jim Jones Nas wasn't even a debate. Nas is a legend. Nas put in work. Nas's lyrics. Jim's not even close. The shit Jim says doesn't even make sense compared to what Nas has done for our culture. Hip hop, don't you stupid motherfucker. No, you dumb, idiotic, wanna be entertained. Are you crazy? You don't play with someone's legacy like this. Y'all know it's not even close. I had the Source magazine, I did amazing shit.
Meanwhile, Jadakiss keeps dropping verses that shake the internet, no rollout, no hype needed. What he and Styles P are doing right now, it's a masterclass in longevity. No stunts, no gimmicks, just skill. As Styles said it best, some build bridges, others build brands. Only one will last. And Jim, he's gone Elon on branding, but branding only works if the bars back it up. Lately, fans are seeing through the gloss. Flash is cool, but in hip-hop, it's the pen that really talks. Instead of coming back with bars, Jim's been clapping back with fashion statements, IG captions, and slick talk. That's influencer energy, not MC energy. And in this culture, clash. That matters? This ain't personal. It's cultural, the old school essence versus a new age image. Jim's out here wearing every hat in the room. While Jada and Styles only need one mic to shut it all down, now here's where it gets spicy. Word is, Jim's next project might throw direct shots at Jada and Styles. Rumors say he's cooking response bars in the background. But fans are asking, does he really want that smoke? Because going bar for bar with Jada, that's dangerous territory. Jadakiss is one of the most respected pens alive. Styles P, a silent assassin. These two don't miss. If Jim really wants in, he better bring heat. No filler, no fluff. 1 weak line, and it's game over. Some think this could spark a real return to lyrical warfare. Others say it'll only highlight how far apart they are skill-wise. Jada's already proven he doesn't respond unless it's worth the mic time. That's why Jim's next move is critical. One wrong verse could bury the conversation, but one right one, it could finally earn him the lyrical stripes he's been chasing for years. At the heart of it, this isn't about 3 artists, it's about what hip-hop values today. Jadakiss and Styles came from an era where your verse was your resume. Respect wasn't bought, it was earned, line by line. Jim came from that cloth, too, but somewhere along the way, he switched lanes. Maybe it was survival, maybe it was ambition. Either way, it's got him clashing with the very legends he once stood next to. Styles put it best, we stood tall when the game turned fake. And that's what this is really about. Standing tall when the culture starts shifting. Right now, Jim's giving off confusion instead of confidence. And the fans, they see it. Some say he's adapting with the times. Others say he's lost the plot. But one thing's crystal clear. This won't end quietly. This isn't just a rap beef. It's a battle of values. Legacy versus image. Substance versus surface. And only one sides. Walking away untouched. People are starting to get tired of Jim's They remember the old Jim, the hungry one from the We Fly High era, holding Dipset down with street energy and no gimmicks? That Jim didn't need designer tags or algorithms. His energy spoke louder than any chain. Now, it feels like it's more about clout than craft. Let's be real, Jada and Styles aren't throwing shots out of jealousy. They earned their spot in the game. They don't need to talk loud, their catalog does the talking. So when they say Jim's losing his footing, it ain't just shots. It's a warning. This is hip-hop's gut check. So what's next? Will Jim come back with fire bars and let the music speak? Or are we getting another long IG live full of shade and excuses? Because right now, the pressure's on. And the whole game is watching to see if Jim's really got something left. Let's hear from you. Is Jim really doing too much? Or is he just being misunderstood in this evolving rap game? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you're feeling the heat, subscribe and share this with your crew. This story's still unfolding, and you don't want to miss what happens next.